Yo, and we are live once again. People have been sleeping on Litecoin. Even myself, last year, Litecoin, I followed it quite a bit. It was a leading indicator for Bitcoin. Quite a few times it was pretty accurate in which direction the market was going. But things have been slowed down for Litecoin. It's been sleeping. People have been sleeping on it. But since looking at the chart for Litecoin, it has been consolidating just below that 200-day moving average resistance level. It looks like now we do have a third test to that level, which means something major is going to happen soon for Litecoin. And that's what we're talking about in this video. I'm looking at two possible scenarios, either a breakout past that 200-day moving average finally this year, and Litecoin begins that trend towards those yearly high levels, or we could even have a third rejection of that 200-day moving average and Litecoin continues the downtrend. But let's talk about what my outlook is right now. So stay tuned and let's go. And before we get going with this video today, I want you guys to help us out real quick and hit that thumbs up button. It really helps us out in the YouTube algorithm. As well, you can take 2 seconds right now to subscribe if you haven't already. Leave your comments. And we're not too far away from a few upgrades that we will be making to the channel, giving you guys more and more content, much more. So make sure you are subscribed. I promise you we have some great things coming for you guys who are subscribed here on the channel. Right now, we're at about 22.7 thousand subscribers. And I think by the time we get up to about 23, 24K, we will have a few upgrades coming to our videos. So make sure you are staying tuned to that. And you can find my Twitter as well, where I do post quite a few updates on what's happening in the market and the videos as well. Just search at Real John Doe to follow me. And now as we're going into this video for Litecoin, let's go with the first update, and that is the trader sentiment. Right now on leverage on Currency.com, we do have 83% buyers, 17% sellers, price pushing up towards resistance, which is healthy for the start of the day. August has been a pretty good month now. September is starting off in the green. So let's see how we're expecting the rest of the month to play out. But first, let me give you some support and resistance levels. Now I'm going to give you support and resistance levels. Important price levels to look for Litecoin right now. The first level of support, I got 172. That's a 21-day EMA. If that level breaks, we got 164. That's the 50-day EMA. Price has been trending above both now for the past few weeks, which is bullish as we approach that 200-day moving average resistance. If that 164 level does not hold, then we got 145, and that brings us right back towards the August open. Now, for the good part for Litecoin, if it does continue heading up, I'm looking at resistance. The first one in that 185 to 190 range. And it looks like in August, price did test up towards those levels. And what I see right now is a very major resistance is that 200-day moving average right at about 195 right now. And if Litecoin can flip that, make it into a support, continue trending upwards, then the next major level that I'll be looking at is that $230 level. Now let's jump straight to Litecoin's chart in this video. Right now, we currently have this first test of the 200-day moving average. It will be the first bullish crossover now for quite a long time. I think the last time we had it was way back here in October of 2020. So this next major move that I'm expecting to happen in September will determine quite a bit for Litecoin. Not even only Litecoin, I think it will also determine what's happening for the rest of the altcoins because Litecoin has been a leading indicator over the years for that. If Litecoin can make it above that 200-day moving average, then I want that to flip into support at around that $200 range. And then we need a test up towards that 240 to 250 range. And if that breaks, like I have here, moon, if we break, that's a major resistance level. If we can't flip that, then we're most likely heading right back up towards those yearly high levels at about 370 and above, which would be a huge cup and handle formation. And that's pretty much what I'm looking for Litecoin on the bullish side. And if we want to look at the trend right now for Litecoin, we do have a bullish crossover that happened here with the 50 and the 21-day EMA. Price does seem to go on quite a bit of a run when that happens, as we can see. When we're above that 200 period moving average, that does seem like the buy to dip opportunity when we do have those crossovers and those tests. And then we see Litecoin shoot up, consolidate, and continue on with the trend. As we get closer to flipping that 200-day moving average into a support, that's what I am expecting. We could have quite a bit of sideways price action around this 180 to $200 level as the moving averages rise and Litecoin finds a higher support, which would be a bit higher than this what we had back here in May and June when we crossed below the 200-day moving average. And that's where we would see quite a bit of buyers come in for Litecoin, and that would be the steam that we need to push up towards that next resistance, which is also my bullish price target for September. I'm looking for that as the maximum range, unless we get some major push, but that's where I'm looking at as a realistic price level. And the first one is down here at about that $200 level. So from this current level the Litecoin's at right now, pushing us up to around that $200 level is about a 10% gain, which is very likely to happen in September. And then from that level, it would be about another 25% gain. So both of these bullish price targets are reachable for Litecoin, but we just need to see how much momentum we have when we push above the 200-day moving average, and also how many buyers will come in for Litecoin in this range, because that will be officially something that does indicate that the trend is flipping. And this will be the third time that we test that moving average, which means it's going to be weaker. And even if that doesn't break, then this is a major buy to dip opportunity back at that 50-day moving average, which is right at around 160, 170. And then that would be the lows for September that I would look for, with still the same bullish price targets, $200. And then the next one up here at about 240. But let's say we do get a breakdown and a rejection of the 200-day moving average. What things are bearish for Litecoin that I would not see as a good sign? That would be a close below the 50 and the 21-day moving average and bring us down towards that 150 level. If we do get a close and bring us down to there, then I would look for something like a head and shoulder pattern where we come down to about 140, bounce from there, and either come back down towards that 120, towards the lows down here that we had in July, which would give us a triple bottom. And that's my bearish price targets for Litecoin in September. The first one I have at about $140, and then down here towards those lows from July at about $120. And based on this price action that I do see for Litecoin, like I mentioned in the Bitcoin analysis and the Ethereum analysis that I just did, right now this is a pretty bullish price action, and I am expecting a breakout of this wedge. But even if we don't get that breakout right away, I am still looking at buy the dip opportunities, since that will still be on a bullish trend line for later on in September or October. And if we have a look at the indicators right now, the RSI right now for Litecoin, it is bouncing right on that 50 level, and it's not overbought, which is very good, which means there is steam for Litecoin to push up above that 200-day moving average. And also, if you look at the MACD, something very good here is a bullish crossover is approaching us within the next few days. If that happens, right now we have a healthy RSI level, healthy MACD. Also, the price action is healthy, a bullish pendant forming, and price is above the 50, the 21-day moving average, and also consolidating just under resistance. That is a recipe for a massive breakout, which is what I'm expecting for September. So get ready for Sendy September. And I hope when I check back and give you guys another update on Litecoin, we will be at much higher prices, at least $200. But if not, I'll still give you guys an update on the price action because I do have those bearish price targets, like I said, down here. But right now, I'm sticking with the bulls. And let's go. I hope you enjoyed this quick update on Litecoin. If you did, smash that thumbs up button. Leave your comment below. Let me know your feedback on the video. It really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm when you guys continue showing love to the channel. Likes, comments, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I hope to see you back again in the next one. It's John here with Currency.com. For more trading videos just like this, please subscribe to our channel.